Bong, 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 bong. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome to the Shout Out Show, the show that gives you the shout. So if you give us a shout, we'll give you a shout on the Shout Out Show. And as you can see today, we're in green because the grass is still green. It's very hot, but exactly, it is fantastic weather we're having, and the grass is green. And through the roof, ladies and gentlemen, we can see a blue sky with white clouds just coming through there. So the day is magnificent. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday all day. And we're coming to you, as I said, from our tour bus. Regularly, we used to go live on this bus. We used to travel on this bus to all our shows. Now we use it as our studio. Yes, indeed, it's called the bus sessions at 5 o'clock and the Shout Out Show at 12 o'clock. So we gave you the bongs and started off the show with the 12 bongs, which is very important because it brings us back to the days when we were at school. And they're going 12 o'clock. God, another hour and then we're out. Okay, so let's start, folks, with the goofing off. Starting our show, as I say, it's Tuesday, the 2nd of June, the second day of summer. And as I said, we are blessed with this fantastic weather. The water is flowing still, and we're very, very lucky because I don't know if it continues. We might have to get water imported. And let's start off with our Shout Out Show special. We have a special guest today, and he will be joining us after we do all the shout outs. So starting off with Joni Keynes, and she is in Leixlip, and she would love to wish her son Mark a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear son of Josie. And his name is Mark. Happy birthday to you. And a big shout out here to Grandad Tiernan. And Grandad Tiernan is 98. And this comes in from Deirdre. And as well as Deirdre sending it in from his two sons, Pat and Mick, two legends from Mullingar in Mullingar. And can't believe that man is 98 and still looking as fresh as ever. A big shout out to and a birthday greeting to Breda Sinnott, and she is in Wexford. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Breda. Happy birthday to you from the Shout Out Show. Another birthday girl in Cork. Her name is Helen McCarthy, and it's a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Helen and Breda. Happy birthday to you. And a local girl, Helen Hassett. Her birthday is today, a magnificent singer, and she's born, bred and reared in Mullingar, from Mullingar, in Mullingar, and wish her a happy Helen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Helen. Happy birthday to you. And another local girl, Kira Smith. And Kira's birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kira. Happy birthday to you. And a gentleman who's living in Delhi, India. And it's his birthday today. And it's Sahil Raza. Sahil Raza. Happy birthday to you, my friend. And that comes in from your mother. And I'm not forgetting another birthday greeting from a gentleman here is David James, a singer in Donegal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sahil and David. Happy birthday to you. That's the two boys covered now. Another young lad here is Keith Duffy, and he's a boom bass player, and he is up in Dublin. And that's Keith Duffy from Duffy Circus originally, but he plays with the Corrs when they're out playing. And a big shout out to you, Keith Duffy. Happy birthday to you. Colette Mercer from Mahara Felt. Yes, indeed. This comes in from her best friend, Doris McKeever. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colette. From Doris, happy birthday to you. So there you are, all our birthday greetings. And if you're sending us in birthday greetings, better turn on that machine. Yes, we've lots of people looking in. I didn't think anyone was looking in. If you're looking in, send us that. Colin Waters, thanks for all that information. I think we missed a phone. Okay, right, fair enough. Let me see. Shout out from a new baby. Oh, yes. This is Ordran. And Odron is originally from Mullingar, and he and Lorraine have had a new baby, and they are away in South Carolina. And that's the baby is a boy. It's a boy, and it's Loch Lachlan. And Odin and Lauren, congratulations. And Lachlan, you are a brand new baby, and you are in the world with your fantastic family. And here we go in South Carolina. A big shout out to you from the Shout Out Show, guys. Have a fantastic day and congratulations on your baby boy. And Facebook pages to check out, and a food shout out as well, all in one, coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Joe Brady. And Joe Brady has a fantastic page there and a lot of information on it, but Joe has the real thing. He has beef to the heels from Mullingar. In Mullingar, he has the beef out there, folks, and it's called Joe's Farm Organic Beef Burgers, and he has the finest beef burgers out there in his shop. So if you want to get some original, local, born, bred and reared beef from Mullingar, in Mullingar, beef to the heels, ring this number 087 6911164. That's 087 693111164. And you can get your beef to the heels from Mullingar Burgers. Okay, let's keep her lit. Aoife Mahan is in Bundoran, and she wants a big shout out to all her family. She's in Bundoran, and all her Mahan family living in Mullingar. She wants to give them a big shout out. So we're sending our shout out back to you, girl, from Mullingar, in Mullingar to Bundoran. And tell me, what's the weather like in Bundoran? And not forgetting Evelyn Bennett. A big shout out to you, Evelyn. She used to live in Mount Street. If anyone remembers her, send us in a message, and actually you can communicate with her. She's in England at the moment. I don't know how long she's there, but she is there a while, and she sent us a message yesterday, and we just were reading it out today because messages come in a little bit late. But not to worry, we'll try and get in contact with everyone and communicate with everyone and connect with everyone, because it's very important in these days we live in. Okay, a big shout out to Martin Smith, and he's in North West Meath. So a big shout out to you, Martin Smith. So, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest has just arrived. He is just after sneaking out of work, I think. I'm not too sure. Or maybe he's not working at all. Let's see. But, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Liam Barden. Liam Barden is coming in the back door. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, he's going to come in this back door. Liam Barden. Is he here, folks? Is he in the house? Will he get in the door? Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Barden is in the house.
Hi,
Come on, Liam.
How are you?
Great to have you on board. Great to have you on board. And I'm just going to use this phone, and I'm going to use that one. It's warm in the house.
It's a warm studio.
Okay. All right, there we go. So tell us, how's it going?
Grand, yourself.
Happy retirement.
Oh, thanks for that.
From one of them.
One of them, yeah, that's it.
Liam, you're a walking man to go, non-stop. You must sleep only 6 hours. You're after retiring from the fire brigade.
Yeah.
And you're with the civil defence as well.
Yeah.
And you work during the day as well.
Yeah.
Do you like working? Or do you like being busy?
There's always something to do, and you will put it up. There's never a dull moment.
Good man, good man. How long were you with the fire brigade?
16 years, Dolan. I've just gone on 17.
17 years.
Yeah.
And how, at 17 years ago, what brought you to the fire brigade? How did you manage to arrive on the doorstep?
Well, to be honest, I always had a kind of interest in it, and I applied beforehand, and there was an age limit. Right. And then they lifted that, so I went in. And I actually had fire engines of my own before I even started.
You had your own fire engine at home?
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
Wow. And where did this come from? Where did just a childhood thing, was it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah. Something anyway.
And tell me, you're into driving and you're into trucks, and at the moment you're at the council at the moment, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with the civil defence, I actually
turned this around. Yeah.
Did a course or trained as an ADI, which assessed drivers there.
Yeah.
And then with the fire service, I went on then and did what they call the ESDS instructor, is Emergency Services Driving Standard Instructor.
And you can instruct then any of the lads coming in and show them how it works and all that,
on the driving end of it.
Yeah.
The response driving, what they call advanced driving and response driving.
Right. So does that mean you can drive real fast without killing anyone? Or slowly?
You're supposed to be, yeah.
No, but I mean, I don't mean it's smart, but I'm saying
at
to get to the place, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not that you're driving fast. My main thing is that you're driving safe.
Yeah.
And you're relying on other people, say other road users, to just move over, let you out.
Yeah.
But there is a way of doing it. Like your position on the road and even the sirens. You probably often hear an ambulance or a fire engine or even the guards coming.
Yeah.
And you'll often hear them changing tones. And there is a reason for that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sometimes you can stay on the one tone and people get used to it and they might pass on heat, which start to change it.
Yeah.
It'll alert them more. And especially if you watch them now coming up to a roundabout or a junction or something like that, you'll hear that. So there's a reason for everything.
Wow.
You know? So they have to be trained into that. So we do train them into that.
Yeah, because I remember when I done my license, I thought to myself, there's two ways of driving a car, and driving it on or just sluggishly tipping along on the road. And then I thought to myself, there's another way of driving a car is a race car. And that's another way of driving a car, that you have to be really working the car as it moves along. But driving a fire engine full of water and 10 men in it going to a big hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit bigger and that, all right, and especially if it comes to stopping or slowing down.
Yeah, a lot of water there.
A little bit extra, so you do
inertia. It's not the cause.
Yeah. So and what happens then is we it's actually a 2-day theory course,
right?
And to do a full week's training, driver training, and then the RSA come, and it's the same as a driving test. And I suppose I don't know, probably people around the town or probably any town where there's a major station, they probably do the test. And what's happening is, for probably 2 days, they're constant a lad being assessed through the town with the sirens and people are looking up, geez, they're not coming again, but that's what they're actually being tested by the RSA.
Okay, so they literally do it as if the event is on and you have to go through it that way. Yeah. And tell us, did you pass it the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had to spend 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks down in Templemore in the Garda College down there. That's where we were trained as instructors. Yeah.
And tell me, will you go on still training now that you've retired, or will you?
Well, I'm going to keep it up anyway. I'd like to think I could keep doing it. I'll probably do with civil defence now anyway.
And tell me, when you got into the fire brigade, what was the first? So the first day you went into the fire brigade, what was the first event you went to, or what was your introduction?
Well, what you do there is now you actually have to do your training before you actually go in, but that time you could start. Yeah, you did a few calls, and then what you do a recruits course, what they call it a recruits course. That's a 2-week course, and you pass that, and then you've got another 2-week course after that, which you call a BA wearers course.
Okay.
You have to pass them two. You have to pass them two to get in.
Right.
Now, if you fail at one of them, you can redo it again. But if you fail a second time, I'd say your chances are slim.
But it's totally different now, and there's a lot of criteria you have to fill in.
There is,
I mean, it's like jumping hoops, I'd say, at this stage, because there's so much paper involved now in getting a job.
Health and safety and everything.
Yeah.
It's VTech now, registered too as well.
Right.
So you're actually getting a cert, and you have to, before you actually join now, you have to do this 2-week course and pass it.
And tell me, when you what way does it work now? So if you were a fireman at the moment, you're on a call and you get the call for it. But are you on every week, or what way does it work? Like you have a job, you're with the civil defence, and you're a fireman. How do you cover them all, or do you know?
Well, the simplest way is when you're on call, it's like drawing a ring right around the town. You can't cross that. You have to be within
5-mile restriction.
From the time the alert goes off, from the time you're actually on the road, it should be 5 minutes.
Okay,
around 5 minutes. That's in your gear, and the plane's actually moving. So you have to be there. The way we worked it in Mullingar, some counties are different now. The smaller stations, you could be on 24 hours, 7 days a week the whole time.
Right.
But we were on a roster system here, where we had 9 firefighters on call, 3 on standby, and 3 were actually off. Now, worked over 15 weeks, you got 3 weeks off and then 15.
Okay.
But the rest of the time you're on 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Right, so you were literally on a call as more than is you got the call, you have to go. And how many firefighters are down there now?
Well, there's only 14 now.
Is that all?
One gone, one is after leaving.
Tell me, right, you've left. How do you feel since you left? Like it's
like you're no jail.
I know that, but I mean, you says to me, I sent you a message, Jerry, you all right, for coming up or whatever? And you says, yeah, I should be okay. There'll be no fire today. So that's the first thing goes off in your mind. You're going, jeez, do we need to check? Yeah. So I know you're released. Do you feel sorry? Do you feel a loss of one thing gone? I mean, you've loads to do. Like.
You'd miss the calls. You know, you missed the alert. You missed actual calls.
Yeah.
The alerter part of it, what happens is, and even if you're maybe in the shop or that, and something goes off at the same noise, the next thing you're, sure, don't have it. I don't need it anymore. But even the likes of when you go to bed at night, now I just mind what key is in the front door. Because before this, I had to make sure my own key was in for the car. Both were at the front door, ready for off. The clothes were up the stairs, they're in a line. Right. And once they got called, especially at night, hop into them and go. You know. Yeah, so now if they're pegged, it doesn't matter. I can throw them outside, it doesn't matter. So I was fighting for the morning for work, I'm grand.
You get very unorganized. And then you go, how did I get so unorganized? I was organized. But you're with the civil defense as well, so that's another area. What way does the civil defense work?
Civil defense is totally voluntary. You know, but I'm an instructor in that. I'm actually what they call AFS instructor, a Swiftwater first responder instructor. And they're the idea. Now, usually if we're running courses, you have to be there for them, you know. And actually, we're kind of on call with that too as well, but not under as much pressure because we'd be on call from the Gardaí for missing persons.
Okay.
We've got the drones and that. We have the backup there too as well for searching. And then when it comes to somebody missing in either the lake or the rivers, we have the personnel for that there too as well. And to help with the search.
And a place as well. Are you based in the barracks up there in the army barracks still or no? Do you have a place that you?
We have almost.
Yeah.
We have a place got over in Loch Sheever. At the moment now, there's just painting going on, and an awful lot of work is after me done with it now. They're just the final touches, and I say, if this cover didn't happen, we'd be in it.
Okay, yeah.
So we have our base.
Right. Because this has been coming a while, hasn't it? Because you've been lost for a long time. How many people are in the civil defence in Mullingar?
We have roughly probably about 60 members.
Gee God, that's a huge gang, yeah.
Usually our night is Thursday night. We do all the instructing and that lot, but sometimes it's the weekend too as well and that. But you're talking about probably usually 30 on a Thursday night.
And that's voluntary as well. I mean,
it is, yeah.
And it's another breed, as I say, to take on this job.
Doesn't keep us out of harm's way. Well, it's no better than you. I was coming down the state here one of the evenings, and I was looking down and I said, geez, that bus is jumping all over the place. There's some lad that didn't jump in it. I said, there's somebody got mad. The cover has definitely gone to here. And next thing I got up closer. No, it's only rain. It's normal. So you had to be at something.
Exactly. And we have to stay right. As I said, this has kept me 100%. The time has just went absolutely so quick.
I'm sure it's great with all these you're getting there and everything. They're all over the world, everywhere.
It's super. And
you give up the bus and you'll do this the whole, hey?
I'm like yourself, I've 3 jobs. Diversify.
It's great. It's great.
So tell me, you're on the council as well. You're driving on the council as well, is that right?
Yeah, with the water services there. And that was great because it suited us grand. We were based in Mullingar and it suited me grand for being on call.
Okay, yeah.
I was working within the area, you know.
Yeah.
And just lately now it started to move out a little bit. And I was getting to a stage I said, no, I won't get to give the fire service, you know, the 100%.
Right.
And then our own 2 kids are kind of gone big, and I says, now it's time, sure, maybe the 2 of us should be looking after ourselves now and doing a bit of pieces when we can.
Exactly.
Before it gets too late.
What do you remember think of your retirement? Was there a big party?
I said she's delighted.
Well, she's in the civil defence as well, sure.
Yeah, but she won't get left in the middle of a meal or on her own, or that had happened more times. She'd be out for a meal, and next thing, she'd be left on her own.
Right. Well, fair play to her.
Yeah, so no, we can relax more that way. and I won't have to eat it as fast.
Yeah.
You get a nice bit of steak, and you see, oh, gee, I have to have that only before I go.
I find it very hard to stop eating fast. I mean, I have to literally just say,
Yeah.
don't eat fast. Because fair enough, you get into you, and then you keep belching. Like if I go live sometimes, I'm after eating before, and I'm belching, you're going, Jesus, what do people think of me belching here? You know, apart from jumping around and belching.
Yeah,
But
but I
look-
couldn't believe it that evening. I was coming down and I see the bus, and I said, Jesus, somebody left to come out here to cover this. Have you got to them?
Well, look, congratulations
Thanks
on your
for that,
retirement, and thanks very much for coming up and joining
No
us
problem,
here
right.
on the Shout Out Show.
Great show.
Yeah,
It's
thank
great.
you.
And it's kept a lot of people saying too as well, you know.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, as I said, like we have a lot of people looking in from all over, and on both them, like, and then when we started off originally, when we were literally chatting to people live on the street, we were getting out to our diaspora and meeting different people. So, but as I said, we keep pushing our town, and that's the most important thing from
Oh, it is,
Mullingar.
yeah.
In Mullingar, like it's.
Oh, we've a lot going for here. It's
We've a
huge.
massive town,
Great town.
Yeah.
Great
Where,
town.
are you from the town?
I'm actually originally from Crookle Road. Isn't it up the road a little bit?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. We built a house out there, and said next thing I got the fire brigade. I told her, I said, well, I'll give it 5 years. We won't sell the house. I'll buy another one in town. That was 16 years ago.
You still have the
I
house.
still have the house.
I still have the woman.
More important, yes, more important.
Well, look,
She had to put up with a lot, and actually, the whole family really had. So they're retired from it too as well, not just me.
and how old are your kids now? What age is they?
So Raymond is 18 and Rebecca's 24.
Wow,
You know.
time goes so quick, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, yeah. So
Unbelievable.
they're well able to look after themselves now.
Well, look, once again, thanks for coming on board
problem
and taking
at all,
time
yeah.
off. As I said, you're very, very busy at this moment. How are we doing with the water? Are we doing okay?
It's, believe it or not, that lake is grand. It's not too bad. Now, we've been keeping up with leaks and that, but if this weather keeps going like that, you won't find it that it will be going down. And next thing there'll be hose bands and that on, you know.
Yeah. But we're okay at the moment.
So far, yeah, it's not bad at all, to be honest with you. It's a big improvement, say, in the last couple of years, but
Yeah.
we've been hoping for rain now.
You're
I
doing
should
a
be
great
saying
job.
that.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to say, just check out who's with us here as well, because we've got loads of people looking in and they'll probably say hello to us as well. We have Audrey's looking in there from Clady, and we have Catherine looking in from England, and we've Pauline looking in from Selbridge, and we've Valerie looking in from New York. Think you've gremlins on the show today. It keep freezing. So yeah, sometimes, yeah, folks, if it keeps freezing, what we're going to do is we'll put it on a video and you can see it up above on YouTube. Audrey is in the front seat. Did you see her get into the front seat, Liam? Liz is looking in there.
Her back was turned.
There's Liz. She's from Mullingar, living in Wales at the moment, and always coming in to say hello to us. Part of our great diaspora. Catherine is looking in there. We have Sharon Crowley. Ups a daisy. Where do we go there? Sharon Crowley is saying hello, and she says, "Do you know Sharon Crowley?" Saying hello to you anyway, Liam.
Yeah.
And
Hello,
Gerdy.
Sharon.
There you go. And you have Jardine is coming in from Coal Island. Have you many firemen up there in Coal Island? Sandra Ross saying hi. Mary Pearson is saying, Mary from Devon, back again. Love your beekeeping guy yesterday. Oh, thanks very much for that, Mary. We didn't get stung, thank God. And Bridget Jones is saying hello there. She's in Tullamore. Claire Dunn says hi. And Bridget O'Connor is shout out to my son Dara. Happy birthday, Dara, from myself and Liam here in the bus from Mullingar. And brave, oh, you're brave, Ray, to be near bees. Oh, that's from yesterday. Colin Waters says, I think you're missing a phone. Oh, he says, I didn't go on the other channel. That could be it. A big shout out to you, Colin. Thanks for all your help. Valerie is there again. Debbie Hopper is from Kingstown in Deal in Kent. Colin Hanlon says, my birthday. Happy birthday, Colin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colin Hanlon. Happy birthday to you. Paul Fagan. Do you know, remember Paul Fagan from Mullingar here?
Yeah.
He's down in Wexford. Big shout out to you.
Hi, Paul.
Carmen is in London, I think. Magellan Nally says, hi, Ray. Hope you didn't get stung. You're a brave man. Oh, sure, there you are. The things you do. Well, boy. Right, guys. For myself and our special guest today, Liam Barden, ladies and gentlemen, the man has retired from one job, but still has two left. He loves to work. We're coming and saying good luck to you from the bus and the shout out show. Thanks and have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Liam. There we are. We've that one sorted now. We've another one here. And once again, folks, thanks for looking in on YouTube. Talk to you soon. Okay. And the bong man. Let's get the bong man out.